how they've traded glue and tape for a sci-fi digital.
You're watching Harrisfilm Friends.
This is Steve Harry Harris and the Harrisfilm crew. Tonight we have Roy Ivey, Mark Ferguson, Ken Mays, and our special guest Harrisfilm friend Keith Hamilton. Is that correct?
That's correct. Yes.
Excellent. So, welcome to the show.
Thank you. My name's Keith Hamilton. Professionally, I'm kind of a post-production generalist. I've done editing, color correction, visual effects, motion graphics, just that kind of stuff for probably almost 20 years.
Cool.
And I guess I've done fan films for the past 2 years, Star Trek fan films.
Mm-hmm.
Got involved with that through Josh Irwin. I think.
Right. Yeah, we know him.
Yeah. Well, I'm from Arkansas. He's from Arkansas.
Oh, that helps.
Yeah. So I was familiar with Avalon, his stuff, and then I noticed, oh, hey, he's from Arkansas. I wonder if he needs some help with stuff. That'd be cool. So I messaged him one day and just said, hey, there's some things I've done, and he just immediately contacted me back, said, yeah, I could use your help. So
absolutely. Well, if it's anything like what we saw with Absalom, wow.
Oh, yeah.
Love that.
Thank you. I appreciate that. Yeah, that was just a little, the story behind that is I follow this cinematographer director named Valentina V on Twitter, or X now. And I think she posted something she did for Adobe, like a bit of a training, like how to light a scene. And in this particular case, it was she shot on a spaceship set, and she was lighting for a spaceship scene. And I just on a whim, I just took it and I took a shot from it, and then added my own visual effects to it. Basically, just doing a Star Wars style hyperspace jump, and she saw it.
Mm-hmm.
And she complimented me on it and said, hey, would you like the rest of the footage? And so I said, yeah. And she gave me about a minute, I guess. It was about a minute, 30 seconds.
Yeah,
about 90 seconds of just raw footage, no sound. It was raw footage, not color corrected or anything like that. And I just took that and just as an exercise, crafted a story around those shots. And added some visual effects, did sound design, editing. I did pretty much everything except the actual footage.
So she was on a green screen or what?
No, there's actually the window. No, there's no green screen. It was an actual physical. It was a physical set.
Okay.
There was one green screen shot. It was like that side window.
Mm-hmm.
That not green screen shot, but it was one green screen, that side window. The forward window was actually just black because she wanted the reflections.
Oh, okay, yeah, and that worked great.
Yeah, and that was kind of hard because green screen is a lot easier to actually. I had to rotoscope.
Oh no!
Frame by frame, that window.
How many days did that take?
I use Adobe After Effects, and through After Effects, you have the software called Mocha, which is great for tracking, and also for a rotoscope, helps with rotoscoping. So I use that as to help me out. But still, it took probably a couple of days to do.
Yeah,
just on and off. But yeah, so and I did all the motion tracking and stuff like that. I did the user interface stuff.
That was perfect.
So yeah.
Absolutely.
Had a lot of fun with that. And the current thing I'm working on right now is, let's see.
Farragut Forward.
Farragut Forward.
Yeah.
Upcoming Avalon film.
Excellent.
Upcoming Tales of the Neutral Zone film, Ray Tessie's stuff. So cool. Helping out with that. And so yeah, and Dreadnought Dominion.
No way.
Yeah, those guys.
Yeah, we know all these guys.
Yeah. I'm doing the visual effects for them for their next series, which I'm not sure when they're doing it yet. I think they're going to shoot it sometime this fall. I'm not sure yet, but yeah. So I'm going to help him out with that eventually. Josh took over directing duties for that, and he talked with John Broughton, and they thought to bring me on board and do the visual effects for Farragut Forward. The next film, which is Farragut 2024.
Right.
Yeah,
that's in production right now.
Yeah, they're actually doing some shooting next week on their bridge sets.
Oh, cool.
So
where are those located? Are those in DC?
Those are in Maryland.
Yeah,
not in DC. They're not too far from DC.
Not too far from DC. Yeah.
But yeah, they're in that area. So they're getting those sets set up, and they're filming next week. And I'm actually going, so I'm running up with Josh.
Have you been there yet?
No, I have not. I have not been there yet. Yeah, I was supposed to go in January when they had some shoots up there, but I had some family health issues that I had to take care of. So, but I'm planning to go on the bridge shoots this time. So.
Good. It'd be cool to be there in person.
Oh yeah.
We are a very small group, and we're actually located in different places. So
Sure.
Roy, you got any questions for our guests?
Oh, you went to me. Yeah. Yeah. Well, I just love the work that Josh has done, and obviously that you coming to the table helps everything else.
Yeah.
I don't know if you're. I was wondering if you're a Star Trek fan or.
Oh yeah.
Great.
Since I watched it in syndication in the 70s on a local channel when I was a very, very young lad.
So which Star Trek's your favorite? TOS, TNG? There's no wrong answer.
Hard. I started probably TNG. Probably TOS is where I got my start. So I saw the movies when they came out in the theaters. I was 16, I think, when TNG came out.
Wow.
So I guess I appreciate it as I was old enough to really appreciate the show by that point. So I guess TNG is my favorite because I got a lot of great memories with that. I remember sitting in a theater in my college. Someone had recorded the Best of Both Worlds Part 2 from satellite. So we got to see it first. So this group of people he recorded off a satellite. So a bunch of people got together in this theater at my school, and we all watched season premiere. From season premiere, season 4, Best of Both Worlds Part 2, and that was a fond memory. Like we got to see it before it broadcast on our local TV station.
That's fantastic.
Yeah.
Well, it was also syndicated at the time, so I mean, that's a little different world. Paramount Paramount's their own little god. They can do what they want. Mm-hmm. But back in the day, they were. I mean, they're struggling now financially, but I'm talking. Do we do a new network or not? It was like since the 1970s. Do we do a new network, or are we just going to make movies? Do we do syndication, or sell this to an actual station? A network. And so TNG was a totally different animal than the original series.
I guess it kind of was the start of the whole syndication era.
Yeah.
From what I remember, the 90s, all sorts of stuff came out on syndication. Wonderful stuff that I loved.
Time Tracks.
Yeah, I remember Time Tracks. I watched that show. I loved Hercules, Xena.
Yep. War of the Worlds.
War of the Worlds. I remember that.
I love that show.
Second season was a bit iffy, but I was but that one, where's some of the others? Also, Babylon 5 is my big one. I was a huge Babylon 5 fan.
I was hooked on
and that actually
episode. Yeah.
That actually inspired me. Oh, go ahead.
I'm sorry. Incredible writing. The 5-year arc.
Actor.
I can't say enough good about Michael J. Straczynski.
Straczynski,
or
I
whatever
think?
his name is.
Yeah.
Just a tremendous talent, and
Mhm.
it was a great show. It was a great show.
And,
And it had some. I don't know. Won't get into whatever the problems were with DS9. But
Right.
I love DS9 as well.
Oh, yeah, I love DS9 too. Babylon 5 is what kind of inspired me, just kind of look into visual effects, because they did it on
Old Amiga 2000s.
Yeah, but still they used Lightwave, which is an off-the-shelf software.
Yeah, it is now. Yeah.
And you could, it's like, oh, hey, you can. And of course, other people were starting to make art around that, using their own copies of Lightwave and all. And I started getting inspired to kind of explore 3D back then.
Right.
I didn't use Lightwave
I never
because it's too
got very
expensive.
far. I wanted it. I couldn't afford it. I had an
I
Amiga
couldn't either.
2000, but I was in Spain and the power kept frying something.
I used something called Bryce, which is a very early consumer 3D package. It cost maybe about $100, so much less expensive than Lightwave.
Mm-hmm.
But I made some stuff with that. Made some pretty cool art with that. That's now lost to time, because I don't know how many computers I've gone through since then. But
no way to access that on an old hard drive.
Oh, it's gone, long gone, unfortunately.
Yeah, I hate it when it happens. That's the thing about the digital age. If you're not careful, you lose stuff.
Oh yeah.
So, Mark, do you have any questions for our guest, Keith?
I do.
Okay.
I was looking at this. I think did you do the one that says the Lost Starship?
Yes, I did visual effects for that. Yeah,
I like that.
Thank you.
I like that the D6 got rammed in the end.
Oh yeah.
I mean, there was some good shooting in there, and there was nice, bright, vivid, crisp colors.
Mm-hmm.
And a couple minutes long, but I mean, I'm from the TOS era, and I just keep my eyes glued to the screen with something like that.
Thank you.
I really like that, and I hope to see you do more stuff like that. That's very cool.
Yeah. I think what was the other one I just did? Death of War was similar style for that. I did that one too. That was another Josh Irwin directed one.
Right. We follow all of his stuff.
Oh yeah.
In fact, Josh was kind enough to let us borrow some footage from the zombie one. I forgot the title of that. Ken Mays is our lead VFX artist. Got any questions for our guest? Ken uses Blender 3D mostly.
Oh, I do too. Yeah.
Yeah, the only issues I've been having with Blender is trying to tackle temporal denoising, which I've never been able to suss out.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about. I've had some issues with that too.
But, I wish that they had a good temporal denoiser built into Blender, but so far they don't.
Yeah. I've looked into that. There's a few little tutorials here and there. I don't recall any particular one at the moment. It's been a while since I looked at it.
Yeah. Well, I saw that there was an add-on that was supposed to be able to enable.
Oh, really?
It was a paid add-on.
Oh, right.
We're all poor people here. We can't afford paid add-ons.
Most of us are on a fixed income. I mean, Mark's the exception.
Yeah.
I tried out Cinema 4D at one point, but I just thought I just can't justify the cost of it, so I pivoted to Blender after that.
Yeah. Back in the late 90s, I had a cracked copy of Lightwave.
Oh, nice.
And I was running it on my old Amiga 4000, but I never learned how to model in it. I could render, and I had a few already built models. I think one of them was actually a Babylon 5 ship, but I couldn't do anything original with it. And then I got a program called Imagine, which I bought that. It was $99 at the time, and I had it for 2 years before I finally figured out how to model in it. and then it only because it literally came to me in a dream. I woke up going, "Wow, that's how you do that," you know.
Yeah.
And I tried it, and it worked. And I was like, "Okay, now I can model." And I built several things, and then
Oh, that's great.
when I migrated over to Microsoft, all those original models ended up getting lost. I don't even have those
Oh,
old
no.
Amigas anymore.
I lost a bunch of models
In
too.
a way,
way back.
in
Yeah.
a way, I miss the Amiga, but
Mhm.
it can't do what I'm doing now.
Yeah. I'm a Mac guy, at least for now. So that's why I've been using that for years. Use Blender, use After Effects.
And I still heavily use 2.79B.
Oh,
Because that's what I learned most of my stuff.
yeah.
Eric Reinhold has a tutorial series on YouTube on
Mhm.
building the Starship Enterprise. It's
Yeah.
like a 33 video series,
Mhm.
taking one step at a time on building the Enterprise. And by following his tutorial, I learned so much about
Mhm.
Blender, its insides and outs. But after 2.79B, they completely revamped everything in Blender,
Mhm.
moved
Right.
everything around, and so I use the newer versions for rendering,
Mhm.
but when I want to build something, I go back to 2.79B because that's what I can understand.
There's a guy named Chris Kuhn who's active on
Yes,
the
I
you know he is okay. Yeah, I think he uses the same version, 2.79B. I'm pretty sure. That's what he
yeah.
models in.
Well,
Mhm.
and I know why they changed it. It's
Mm-hmm.
because at that time everyone was complaining about the user interface on
Mhm.
Blender
Right.
being backwards from all the other standard software like
Mhm.
Maya and 3ds and all that. And Blender was its own little animal off
Right.
here to the side. But everyone that learned it that way is stuck in that way now, and it's hard to transition.
I got into Blender after 3.0, so I got it to the
Well,
newer interface, so I've kind of kept up with it. But I'm learning to model myself now. I'm modeling an original shuttle design for Farragut 2024. So dipping my toes into modeling and just doing something fairly simple like a shuttle. But it'll be in there. It'll be in the film.
Nice.
yeah,
Mhm.
I did a shuttle of my own. It's based on the TOS shuttle,
Mhm.
but I gave it a rounded nose
Oh, nice.
and doors on both sides,
Mhm.
and after the pilot and co-pilot seat, all the other seats are on the outer walls.
Uh-huh.
So when you're sitting, they're facing inward.
Mhm.
And we've used it in several of our films. And I was kind of proud of that design.
Used it in more than have actually come out.
Mhm.
We're still working on a lot of stuff. But all right, here's one of the flybys.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, and that's our experimental ship Crytek that'll be
Uh-huh.
coming out in phase 2.
Yeah, I like the design. I like the shuttle design.
It's close enough that people know it's supposed to be
Uh-huh.
like Star Trek,
Yeah.
but
Right.
it's also the dimensions are correct. That's the
Mhm.
big thing about us is we try to make sure that everything on the inside fits.
Mhm. Right.
When they did the original show, they didn't really take everything into scale, and
Mhm.
I don't know if it was a cost cutting measure or what, but the
Yeah.
shuttle that they used on the sets was smaller
Oh yeah.
than it was supposed to be.
I've seen an image somewhere. I was on Facebook somewhere, but they showed kind of they did some photoshopping and made the shuttle like what it should look like. I think it was on the surface of a planet
Yeah.
somewhere, but they made the
Yeah,
shuttle
I've seen
big. Yeah.
I've seen that one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
With yeah, I know what you mean because with this Farragut 2024 shuttle that I'm making, guy named Dave Moretti. He's their set designer, and he used what's that software package? SketchUp. He used SketchUp to kind of build out his set, the shuttle set, which they filmed the physical shuttle set. So he used that, and he sent me that file, and all the dimensions are correct. So I just built my shuttle around that. So it's the proper size.
Were you able to import that into Blender?
Yeah. You can.
Cool.
I think he gave me. Oh gosh, I forgot the file
BL,
format.
A blend file or an STL?
.stl. I think it's a .stl. You can import that into Blender.
Yeah.
And I just use that and build the shuttle around it.
That's fantastic.
Yeah.
Well, that's another thing Ken does is he does the interiors. When he makes a ship, before he wants to use it, it's got to have the interiors. And that way he can also show people inside and all of that.
No, that's great. That's great.
You have any experience in using water? I think we were Ken was saying volumetrics.
Trouble with that. Yeah.
Not volumetric. Well, the explosions in the Lost Starship were volumetrics, and they took forever to render. that last shot, the big shot where the ship ran into the Klingon ship. I mean, that took about 4 days to render, I think.
Wow.
Because that explosion was volumetric, and I just wanted to use that because it was a really cool explosion, and I could have. And also, I guess what's great about it too is that the explosion can kind of roll over the model, and it looked really cool. So I just use that. Actually, there's some smaller explosions whenever the ship got hit by weapons fire, and those didn't take so long to render because those were smaller. But that big shot at the end was. That took about 4 days to render. That was a beast. But it looks cool, so it was worth it.
Yeah. I love your stuff.
Thank you so much. Appreciate that.
What I'd like to see sometime is for us to see you again and just say, hey guys, let me show you a little bit on this program that I did, how I put some of this together.
Oh yeah. Well, nobody has time for a tutorial.
Yeah, I've been
just kind of like a brief thing. Yeah, here's how I did this, and
right.
Here's just bits and pieces of it, just so I get a visual of. Oh, that's how that works.
Yeah, I've actually been meaning to do some tutorials because I've had questions from other people about that as I how to do it. It's just finding the time to actually make a tutorial.
Right.
Although I think I'm going to do one because I did a warp, like a motion picture era warp effect. And it's going to be for Farragut 2024. And I know I've had some people ask about that. I think I'm going to kind of if I'm going to do a tutorial, I'm going to do one on that. So kind of show people how I did it.
The only volumetrics I've used were for the explosions on Klingon ships.
Yeah, like that?
Like that one?
Yeah. Okay, that's what I was thinking you did. You said it took a long time to do that.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, those take just forever.
We also do Kenneth May's films. This is a joint effort between Ken and myself. He did all the VFX. I helped him do the editing, and we did some AI music.
That's cool looking.
That's cool looking.
It's beautiful.
Nice.
So yeah, check out what do we call that? Shinano, the music video or something. I forgot.
Yeah.
We've got so many titles rolling around, I can't keep them straight. Thank you, and hope to see you again soon.
Yeah.
Goodbye, everybody.
Pleasure to meet you guys. Thank you.
Everybody wave.
Bye.
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 I'll talk to you later.
Okay.
Bye.
Bye.
You've been watching Harrisfilm Friends.
The craft has changed, but the soul's intact. Their love for sci-fi grows, that's a Harrisfilm fact. Cardboard ships once rocked their show, now they're beams of light making galaxies glow.
Hailing free frequencies are closed. Transmission complete.
Have y'all ever tried Resolve? It's a Blackmagic Resolve.
Yes.
Okay. It's free. That's why I was
Yes.
asking.
It's not quite as user friendly for me for some reason, and
okay.
every freaking time I import video,
Right.
it does some kind of a color filter to it. I've got all kinds of issues with Resolve.
Okay.
The other editor that we use, Dave Candage, uses it exclusively in a Mac.
Right.
So, yeah, I mean, he's done some good work with it,
Cool.
but I just can't get it to work. And our other VFX guy that works in Hollywood, he uses Resolve. Peter Hollywood, he does some fantastic composites, and I just don't get it.
Fusion,
it just never works with me. Yeah, I can't get Fusion to work. Too many lines. You know what I mean? It's like, okay, click here and do this, and it's got to all be in a certain way.
It's a different beast than say After Effects or some of our layer-based software. Yeah.
Right. I need layer-based. Exactly.
Yeah.
And it's easy. Point and click is one thing, but I mean, moving things around, and that's different. So, all right, then I'll sign off.